Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's Monday, it's time for a quick Disney Plus news roundup, where I'm going to be talking about Disney adding a whole host of classic shorts to Disney Plus, a brand new Inside Out series, and much more. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Okay, we had lots of news over the weekend, so let's jump into it. So up first, Disney has announced that 28 classic shorts have been restored and are going to be coming to Disney Plus in the next few months as part of the Disney 100 celebration. So we're going to be getting some in July, some in August, some in September, and some in October. These date back right back to the 1920s. We've got some of them in here with Oswald in here. You've also got like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. This is fantastic news for fans of just classic Disney. This is old school Disney. I'm just great to see this stuff on here. They've kind of restored it to kind of obviously make it look as good as it can. And it's just something that we've been crying out for on Disney Plus for a long time. Of Disney kind of seem to have forgotten that they have all this legacy content that that's not available on Disney Plus. It's great to see it finally happening. Like I said, we've really not seen a lot of classic stuff being added to Disney Plus in a long time. But finally, we are going to get some classic shorts. So I know Disney fans are going to be happy. But I'd love to know, are you interested in seeing these classic shorts from Disney on Disney Plus? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And let me know, what else would you like to see added to Disney Plus from the vault? I'd love to hear those in the comments below. Moving on from there, let's now talk about Pixar, because according to Puck, a brand new series is in development based on Inside Out. Now, this is a different project from the second film, which is going to be coming out in 2025, which was initially announced at last year's D23 Expo. We haven't really got a lot more detail on this, but it looks like this kind of ties in with what Bob Iger has recently said about kind of getting back to those core franchises, Pixar, Disney, Star Wars. And really, Pixar's not really been able to kind of level up in the same way to get stuff on there. We have got a brand new series coming later this year called Win or Lose, which is the first full series that's coming out in December on Disney Plus. And obviously we've got brand new films like Elemental, which just got released this past weekend. Now, obviously there's some people that might be looking at going, well, sort of Pixar's not been doing great in terms of cinema releases, but maybe shifting over to Disney Plus and focusing their efforts there might be a good way of continuing to make great content, which we all enjoy. But yeah, so Inside Out series, what do you think of that idea? Do you like to see it? I also think that one is something that they could do much more easier of maybe looking at different characters and stuff and kind of take it away from the initial film, because we've all got different versions of those emotions in our heads. So I think that would be pretty cool, though mine would have no hair at all and just big glasses. But nevertheless, let me know, are you excited about a new Inside Out series for Disney Plus in the comments below. I just want to speak about another story that's broke this past weekend, because Christine McCarthy, who is the Chief Financial Officer, is going to be leaving the company at the end of the month for family leave, because she's going to be looking after her husband. However, some more details have been revealed by the Wall Street Journal, who apparently said she has been in some disagreements with a lot of the top executives at Disney, including Bob Iger, about just trying to slim down Disney even more so to make it much more like Netflix, really feeling like they're spending way too much on content, and really wanted the last cuts with the restructure to be much more cut. I think she was probably going to decimate it. I mean, she is pretty much into about trying to make money. There's other things that she was arguing about as well, with the idea that she wanted executives to have stock in the company so they became a little bit more invested and could see it from their point of view. And this is maybe going to cause some issues with, because Iger's a little bit more in tune with the creatives, and he maybe didn't want to piss them all off, because that's not a good idea either. I mean, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see some more changes within Disney, maybe merging some of its entertainment divisions together, like 20th Television and ABC. But yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see a little bit more of this. But yeah, there has been some issues with, she's been wanting a lot more cuts, maybe as well. She was gunning for the big job, and now, yeah, it's all a little bit messy. And also with her leaving, there's also speculation that this might end up causing Bob Iger to stay around a little bit longer, because now he's got to find 2 new people to fill in the void, both his job and the CFO. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that one. But there we go, that is all of today's news. Let's jump now into the comment of the day. So Brendan asks, I noticed there's a lot of documentaries coming out, most on streaming platforms, not just Disney Plus, but are these cheaper to make than a proper scripted TV show? Obviously, there's the writer's strike in the US. It's an interesting thing to think about. So obviously, yes, documentaries are much cheaper to make, much easier for them to do, and something that they can continue doing right through the strike, because it's different from scripted, because while there obviously is a script, I don't think it quite works the same way with news reports. ABC News Studio has been making tons of documentaries for Hulu, and it's just cheap, easy content. I really enjoy documentaries. I enjoy watching things like this. Just past week, I watched obviously Stan Lee, came out on Friday. There was also another one that recently got added, all about like socialites in New York. I don't know why I ended up watching it, but I ended up that was an ABC one. But yeah, so they are a lot cheaper. And I think it fills in a void. It also allows them to kind of do different stories and offer a little bit of content. But they're also, as I said, so much cheaper to make. And so that is a massive factor, and why I think we're going to continue to see documentaries, and why other networks and stuff do them as well. They can pull in good audiences if it pulls it in, but also, as I said, the cost factor really benefits the idea of them making more of them. And they've been around for a long time. They have a unique story to tell, and they don't need to hit the same heights to be a success. But when they do, they're even more successful. It just makes a lot of sense. But let me know, do you watch documentaries? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Later.